How did the two of you meet?
We met originally at a Netflix wrap party. So at the end of my Netflix show, we were at the same, sort of.
Why was he there?
Get together.
Is he in the TV world?
He's not, but his good friend and best friend was dating Gus at the time.
Okay, who was on your show?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I have Gus to somewhat thank for my husband on that.
And didn't Gus have feelings for you? Originally?
No. There
was never anything there.
There was never anything. No,
I
he
mean,
was in a
why
relationship.
not?
I was
I'm
definitely
just asking because hello.
coming out. Yeah, I know.
The two of you would be like too much to handle.
Yeah, but no, it was like one of those serendipitous things, and then 2 months later, we're on the same trip to Provincetown.
Oh, so you kind of met, but you didn't no one set you up at the event.
No, and we had spoke, but we had not
You didn't connect. There wasn't a vibe or a flirt.
We didn't even exchange phone numbers.
Nothing. Just
nothing.
Met
and then
you meet people all the time.
2 months later, I'm on a trip to P-Town, and I get put in this group chat with 10 other gays, and he was the only one to have like a profile picture. You know how
so
that
then,
happens.
Of course,
so then I screenshot it, zoom in, and I'm like, who is this? And I sent it to Gus, and I was like, what's his deal?
And you got the 411. And then you had your first date in P-Town?
And then I pursued him very hard because it rained the entire time in P-Town.
Oh, no, so you were stuck inside. Are you like an obvious flirter or like a awkward flirter?
Obvious. If Jordan was here right now, he'd be like, he
knew.
I knew immediately that he was into me because I was like, at dinners, just being like, oh, you sit here, I'll sit here.
You would do that.
Oh, yeah.
And he would obviously, did he play hard to get or
No, he didn't play hard to get at all.
He just fell right into it.
He was like, this is great.
I love it. Yeah, when someone is so clear, it's nice. I feel like in the gay world sometimes, no one knows how to do that in some way. And I don't know if we're all running from something or hiding from something. And I'm not a therapist or a psychologist, but like.
We all have our own traumas.
We all have our own traumas. Okay, so you fell in love in P-Town.
I did.
And then where did he live and where did you? You both lived in LA?
I was in Colorado. So he was in LA, I was in Colorado. That's sort of also too, like I didn't, there was not a lot of expectations early on other than the fact that we really both knew we liked each other.
Got it.
And then after that, we started spending more time together.
Okay.
I was coming out here
When did
for
you make it
stuff.
official? Like, were you guys pretty quick on the draw? Because you weren't engaged for that long.
We kept it very private for a while just because, obviously there was scrutiny to come when you just come out and get right into a relationship. And I learned it wasn't healthy for me to have the public in my relationship.
Yeah. Well, especially if it was serious.
And new. Serious and new, yeah. I would say end of July is when we sort of really called it what it was and was like, this is it, let's do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he proposed after your birthday that winter.
Yeah.
That's so fast. I love that.
Yes.
Like when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
And go in and do it.
Right.
That's incredible. And no ring. The necklace is so fun to me.
We ended up getting a ring when we got married.
Got it. So the wedding band.
Wedding band, yes. But necklaces is what we wore for our engagement.
That's a really fun twist on that. Weddings-ish. Thank you again for listening or watching Weddings-ish with Jove. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe and leave a review on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. We're also super grateful to Mel Flannery for the music on the podcast. She created, produced, and designed all of the music. And don't forget, you can watch Weddings-ish with Jove on Love Stories TV, YouTube, or streaming TV channel. Visit lovestoriestv.com/live for the list of streaming apps. Weddings-ish.